You're listening to Sit, Talk, and Listen podcast with your hosts, Payroll Rob and Zadie Bauer.
Hey, yeah. Woo! Welcome, everybody. It is Sit, Talk, and Listen, episode 55. Zadie, welcome.
Episode 55, and
as Sammy Hagar would say, I can drive 55.
I can't hit those notes at this time of day.
We're gonna peel back the curtain here, everybody. We're doing a little early morning podcast recording, just the way the schedule is lined up this week. So don't say that we're not going above and beyond to bring you this great content, because we're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, spent the night last night. Got off work, came over. The grind don't quit.
Yep.
Grind don't stop.
No busting your head on the frame of the bed this time.
No, avoid it. Well, only had a couple beers last night. I mean, the last time I did that, we were getting after it.
We're getting after it.
But 55 would be
okay. Let's go.
Junior Seau, rest in peace.
Nice. Junior Seau. That's a good one. That's a good one. 50s, we always knew linebackers are going to be the tops.
Lance Briggs, another linebacker.
Lance Briggs.
T. Sizzle, Terrell Suggs, Ball So Hard University.
He said ball so hard. Yeah.
Joey Porter.
Joey Porter.
These linebackers.
Yeah.
Basketball, Jason Williams, White Chocolate.
No.
I was getting there.
I'm going to be getting there first.
Dikembe Mutombo. And I'm out.
He said, and I'm out. You got Tim Lincecum.
Oh, fuck him.
Baseball. Oral Hershiser. He said Oral.
Oral Hershiser. Barely know her.
Oh, yeah. Dontrell Willis. Also a star pitcher. Roy Hibbert. Sorry. Jesus. Shout out to all the Indiana fans.
There's a guy that's named Oral, and we just allowed that to happen.
Yeah, but it's O-R-E-L, not A-L. So it's not oral like your dick sucked. It's like oral like oral fixation? I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball here.
Oral.
He said oral. Orel.
Yeah.
Or is it Orel?
55s.
There's Larry Murphy, 4-time Stanley Cup champion defenseman.
The Oilers?
Maybe. No, I didn't get they didn't give me a team.
Or, yeah.
Maybe multiple teams.
Anyways.
What are you done? You're done with 55? He said, we're done.
I mean, no, we could keep discussing 55s.
Leroy Butler. How do you like that name?
Leroy Butler.
He was a Green Bay Packer.
Yeah, but 55, I don't think that's accurate.
Classic.
He was a safety, and I want to say he's number 36.
Producer Tony giving me bad information.
Leroy Butler was number 36, I want to say.
Well,
Leroy Butler.
He said Leroy. Producer Tony's on it. He's going to look it up. Number 36. Classic.
Bam.
Yeah. See, this is why you can't trust the information.
I'm a better search engine than Google when it comes to Leroy Butler.
Interesting. Did he wear 55 somewhere else? Maybe for a period of time, like college or something. Who knows?
Like fucking 2 practices.
He said like 2 practices. Yep. I think we named all the good. Oh, you know who we're gonna? Oh, I don't want to leave off. Is Colt 55.
Oh, Colton Parayko. Yeah,
Colton Parayko.
I know there's probably some NHL defensemen I'm leaving off. Like I said, it's early in the morning.
The brain's not firing yet.
Linebackers. Terrell Suggs is the best 55 in my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt.
He was fun.
He was a beast.
T. Sizzle.
He said
cool
T.
name.
Sizzle.
Cool nickname. Yeah, but anyways.
We should do a list of just cool nicknames one of these days.
What is today?
Today is October 9th, 2025.
And we have a litany of awesome national days, you said?
So many national days. No, it's when I was reading the list of national days, I thought to myself, these are absolute shit. But we're going to go ahead and I'll give you a few and I'll let you decide for yourself. And I'll let the people decide for themselves, Savvy. It is World Sight Day for your eyeballs.
Oh, sight, like...
Sight.
Okay. I was thinking maybe like...
World Sight Day is observed every year on the second Thursday of October. It was initiated by the Lions Club International Foundation during the Sight First campaign.
You know, I took a great portion of my life. I took sight for granted.
Mm-hmm.
And my gosh, when you start losing it, it really just affects.
Makes a difference.
A lot. Yeah, I need to go get my eyes fixed. So
the old prescription updated?
Just anything. I haven't had glasses or contacts in like a month since I broke my glasses at the lake.
Yeah, you're going to.
I've been looking at the world all blurry and hazy.
So for some reason, it's just like my life is a blur right now.
You like pulling up here last night. I mean, I generally know where you are, like in your house is, but like it's so dark. I couldn't like really see anything. And
Jesus, yeah, don't.
I passed your house up.
You don't need to tell that to everybody when you're driving. So I just can't really see much at night.
I can see everything directly in front of me. It's just like
Yeah, but deer and things come running out into the road at night.
Cooked.
Cooked. Yeah, bro. Get your eyes checked. And today's a good day to think about it. World Sight Day is also World Post Day, as in post office. Your mail. So shouts out to all the mail carriers.
Yeah, and you know what? I think they brag so much about rain, sleet, or snow, but they take fucking every Sunday off.
He said they brag
like,
about this.
How can you have one day off literally a week and brag about like
we work through everything?
Yeah, you don't even work through Sunday, bitch.
Yeah, they should be on some sort of rotating schedule.
Yes, yeah. I'm not saying everybody has to work every day. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
but don't talk about rain, sleet, or snow. There's a lot of people out there working Sundays.
Do you want to take a guess on what year the first postal service was established?
1876.
No. You said what?
Sorry.
Nope. There was first postal service established in 550 BC.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the USPS.
I just said postal service.
Oh.
I didn't say anything about
Let's go USPS.
States. Okay. Well, the postage stamp was invented in 1840.
Wow.
But there was still mail being sent across the states.
But there was mail in BC, huh?
Yep. The first organized postal system originates in ancient Persia on the orders of King Cyrus the Great.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's pretty fucking interesting.
Now here goes from 225 BC, you have the oldest piece of mail sent. This oldest example of an official post comes from 3rd century BC Egypt. Which, anytime Egypt comes up, I feel like it's easy for people to be like, oh, yeah, cool, Egypt was fun. They built pyramids, they had, mummies, this and that. Egypt, cool. Like, it just gets brushed by. But the fact that Egyptian society was around for so long, they had their own ancient history. Like, Egypt was around long enough to have their own ancient Egyptian history because they were a society for like 5,000 years.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Actually think about the length of time that they were a society.
Yeah, because we're only,
200 years into the United States?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, of the official country, but
yeah.
Yeah, people, the whites came to this great North
I
America.
don't know if we're seeing 1,000, dude.
Not as America, no, probably not. I don't think any society in modern world is going to be able to.
It's going to be one world.
Yeah, new world order. Yeah,
it's happening.
Well, it's just getting to the point where it's a tough. That's a whole another rabbit hole to go down to, because we've been sold this idea of a new world order, taking over, and all of a sudden we're all in slavery or some sort of bondage to this world government.
Yeah.
When in fact it's like one unified, world government probably is best for all people, because there's not as much redundancies. Not as much redundancies is what I'm looking to say. You don't have people killing each other, neighbors killing each other over resources because they're all under the same umbrella of government. Like, the way that our world is growing, it almost makes more sense to have, some sort of centralized governing system that applies to everybody across the world. And we don't have these separate economic systems. We're not fighting each other over, ooh, my ideas are better, so I'm going to kill you because you don't believe in my ideas. But we've been sold this big old scary bill of goods about world government. It's so scary. But really, we're probably headed that way, and we're better off that way down the road.
There goes the Olympics.
We could still be individual countries and states, and compete against each other for funsies. But overall, we should all want to pull the rope in the same direction, right?
I just don't see how, there's so many different there's countries where religion is so prominent and all that stuff and the beliefs that I don't know if there's definitely cons that come with this.
Well, of course.
Well, not even
more
the cons that
pros.
come with it, but the transition into making it happen, I feel like there's going to be a lot.
Right. That's why I said this is a big rabbit hole of a question, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Thanks, Postal Service.
Inherently, I'm not against the idea of a global government.
You're a
That's all I'm
communist.
saying. That seems like a jump.
But
Communism, as the way that it's been enacted in the world, hasn't worked out well, but in theory, it should work. It's fine. We have more than enough resources to take care of every person on this planet, but we choose not to.
Yeah, but it's
so we
never,
have
like
the
I
haves
said,
and the
about
have-nots.
capitalism, socialism, communism. It's not the policies that are flawed. It's the human beings that are flawed. It's the selfish.
The people that are put.
It's greed. It's
that
greed.
either put themselves in charge or are put in charge. They take advantage of the
At
system.
the crux of every problem, you can usually find human greed.
Yeah, usually. And it's anybody that's, given a position of power. Greed takes over at some point.
Wealth, power, sex.
Yeah, thanks, World Post Day. All right, so October 9th is also National Pro-Life Cupcake Day.
All right.
Woo, yeah. National Pro-Life Cupcake Day is October 9th. This day was initiated by Cupcakes for Life to raise awareness about abortion and encourage an open dialogue on this uncomfortable topic. Cupcakes are used to break the ice. How do you like that, Mapples, there, V?
I mean, that's the fucking dumbest day we've had yet.
Okay, how about National Moldy Cheese Day? It is also today. Woo!
The last one's still more dumb, but it's just like the way that who the fuck isn't aware of pro-life, pro-choice? It's like you're gonna be on the side of the fence you want to be on. We don't need a fucking cupcake.
They want to give you a cupcake and have a conversation about why you shouldn't abort your
Actually,
baby.
you give me that cupcake makes me so anti-pro-life because I think that you should
So,
fucking.
you know what? You just gave me a cupcake not to murder this child. No, I'm doing it. My body, my choice.
That person, I want dead, not the child. You give me this fucking cupcake. You try to put. Do not try to push any of your fucking own thoughts on, with a cupcake.
Well, I'd rather.
I don't know if you are aware of this, but here's a cupcake to make, dude.
So I know you're getting ready to walk into Planned Parenthood, but here's a cupcake. Let's just have a conversation about pro-life. That's how they, I guess, came upon this day.
Fuck your cupcake.
But let's talk about National Moldy Cheese Days, Avi.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. What's your favorite cheese?
Probably a good old sharp cheddar.
That's a classic. I mean, you could use it for a lot of different things. I agree. I like a good mozzarella.
Moots.
Yeah, the cheddar, the sharp cheddars are definitely right there with it, right behind it, right next to it.
I love a sharp cheddar.
What do you think? We end up talking about cheese like once every 3 episodes or so? Pretty important topic around here, I'd say.
I feel like there should be like a national like Cheese Awareness Day, you just give somebody a fucking cheese and says, I don't know if you were aware that this exists, but here you go.
Hi there. Have you heard the good word of cheese today?
Yeah. It's so fucking good. Cheese is one of, I don't care how fucked it makes my stomach, dude. I will continue to, I'll pound that
bro.
out like it's going out of style, dude. And it's not going out of style. Cheese has been in style for quite some time. It's had a run.
Yeah,
it's probably going to rival the Egyptians. Let's be honest.
Do you want to? I was about to ask that question. Do you want to get into the history, a little bit of history, not like a long history of cheese? Cheese origins, earliest dates. Earliest dates proposed for the origin of cheese making. What year would you guess?
In the BCs.
Yep. And then here, just to give you an example, there's also the world's oldest cheese. World's oldest cheese is found in ancient Egyptian tombs dating to this period. That's the second bullet point.
1,800 BC.
No, you're kind of in between on that one. So the world's oldest cheese that they actually found in Egyptian tombs was in 1200 BC, from when that was from.
Oh, that's pretty close.
To where you were at. Yep. But then the cheese origins, what they have established as the cheese making range, 8,000 BC. That means cheese has had about a 10,000 year run, and we are just crushing it.
It's not going anywhere.
Hell no, dude. Cheese will be around another 10,000 years from now.
I mean, dude, so the other day I was on the phone with
aliens came to this planet and wanted anything, they would take cheese, bro.
It's so good. I mean, there's such a variety. Like, you asked me my favorite cheese. It depends, like, what I'm having it with or on. I was on the phone with Brendan the other day.
Shouts out, Brendan.
He makes an order and says no cheese. And I know he's a cheese guy. And I said, what in the fuck could you possibly order?
What in the world is going on?
He said, it was a Lion's Choice roast beef sandwich. But even then,
cheese sauce. They got the cheese sauce.
I go sometimes roast beef, no cheese. But, dude.
No, beef and cheese all day.
It's so good.
It's good.
You melt it.
It makes me feel good. And that's it. There's nothing else to it.
Yeah.
Cheese, man. So, Moldy Cheese Day. I try to, what is it? I think of blue cheese, I guess, when I think of like a moldy cheese at first. I get that like all cheese is essentially part of the moldy, like, getting moldy process of, but it's a harnessed, let it go
craft.
moldy. Yeah, it's a craft. It's a fucking craft.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. All right, just a couple more. Now, you'll like this one. This is probably the best day we got today. It is International Beer and Pizza Day. Clap it up, everybody. Woo! Yeah.
Now, yeah, you can't go wrong. That's gonna have a run. That's gonna have a run there with.
Yep. Ancient Egyptians always doing everything.
This
good.
is a fucking ancient Egyptian episode. Jeez.
They document the brewing process of beer on scrolls. What year do you think that was?
1355 BC.
5,000 BC. Egyptians are writing down the beer making process.
Wow.
Yep. Beer and cheese, dude. It's been around a long time. And here we are enjoying them all.
What about pizza?
Pizza. It says, name it pizza. The word pizza.
The Roman Empire.
Is successfully documented in Gaeta. Gaeta? And later in different parts of southern and central Italy. And that is, that's my drum roll sound, 997 AD.
Yeah.
That's still a long time.
Yeah, but we're only cooking with about 1,000 years of that.
If traditional pizza, yeah. All right, so that's a good one. And then I'll end on this one day. It is October 9th. It is Leif Erikson Day. I always think about SpongeBob. There was an episode of Happy Leif Erikson Day. Is
he the second most famous Viking after Adrian Peterson?
Yes. Kirk Cousins. Leif Erikson, Nordic Viking, known for his sailabouts. Was claimed to be some of the first explorers of Europeans to find North America.
How smelly those guys' fucking balls probably were.
Sometimes that'll come to my mind. Yeah,
really?
like if I'm on day 2, I'm just like, gosh, We had to be some stinky fucking humans.
And they were wearing so much, dude.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're traveling.
But I think there's also something to be said. Like, obviously, we're more prone to the smells. Like, our bodies, we notice it more now because, like, we've lived in a world where you're expected to be clean. And, like, you know, when you constantly clean yourself, like, every day, like we do, you know, your body doesn't naturally, you know, work with itself and make those odors. I feel like those odors probably weren't as strong at those times as we would bet they would be.
Dude, if you got put back in those like Leif Erikson days,
it would be strong. But
pungent.
Again, everybody around you smells that way, so like they probably don't even notice. Like everybody's just smell blind to their ball rank.
Oh God, dude. I'm like, man, like obviously people have been having sex since
it's like
obviously it's.
I mean, we're all here.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like,
yeah,
God,
Leif Erikson comes back to his tent after a nice expedition. Hello, honey.
Yeah, that's how
I am back. I'm trying to get my Nordic accent here going. It's not. Jörgen Slurven. Oh, we have returned from the adventure.
I shall lay.
He said, lift up your shirt. Oh, Leif Erikson. It's so stinky.
He calls him by his full name.
With a name like Leif Erikson, you got to use the full name.
Oh, Leif Erikson.
Oh, Leif Erikson, you're so stinky.
Yeah, but they're probably like bathing in the rivers quite often and stuff in the ocean and what. I mean, ocean, you can't really bathe in the ocean.
Sure, any body of water. You're just not drinking.
Salty.
He's so salty. Just dry skin galore.
Ugh.
He said, ugh.
Well, and actually, 4000 BC, the ancient Egyptians had the first.
What do you think? They had some
lotion.
First lotion? Who? Oh, Egyptians?
Yeah,
Probably.
but at least Egyptians. I don't know. I don't picture the Egyptians had perfume and shit and cologne.
Yeah, to cover up the stank that they had. Everybody had stink at some point. I mean, look, they were probably dealing with hemorrhoids left and right. You know, just not fun times to be a person.
Is today fun times to be a person? Too deep.
Not as fun for other reasons. Like, we're as comfortable as we've ever been as people, but
That's
we're also probably the most oppressed as people in the general world as we've ever been. So think about them apples, everybody. Happy Leif Erikson Day.
Thanks, Leif.
Thanks,
You
Leif.
smelly motherfucker.
Yeah. That'll be our last national day for today, October 9th.
Well, we should make up one.
25. We should make up one. Okay. What do you got? What are you trying to recognize on today, October 9th?
October 9th. I think it's some random
10-9.
You know, we'll start making up national days going forward. On the spot, it's just
He's a little slippy.
not good to do on air.
Not great content. That's fine. All right, so we can get a little sports talk. We got some big games coming up and some things happening. Some big games that have been played. I guess first and foremost, Xavier, it is the start of NHL season this week. Woo! Let's go hockey.
Tonight.
Blues play tonight for the first time in the regular season.
Did you see the Minnesota Wild's the contract they gave out to motherfucking goddamn. It's a crazy contract. Fuck.
No, see.
Hold on.
I know McDavid got a 2-year extension.
Oh, Kirill Kaprizov. They gave him $17 million a year.
Yeah,
Richest contract in NHL history.
Yeah, that's
The Kirill,
That's a lot of money.
Kirill Kaprizov. They offered him 60. Well, they fucked up because they said that we're gonna sign you to anything you want. Like, we're not letting you go.
yeah.
You put all the. They offered him $16 million a year. He said, nah.
He said, nah.
17 mil a year
That really,
for hockey, bro.
yeah, that stretches it. I mean, I get
Jordan Thomas and Kyrie make a combined $16 million.
Oh, I know. Like, yeah, we called this when the Blues signed those contracts, like that. Those would likely be looking like great value plays by the end of those contracts.
So 17 million. Well, I bring that up because that's who we play tonight.
The Minnesota Wild. Yeah, I got high hopes for the Blues season.
And you're not gonna be able to see it because you're gonna be hanging out with Natasha Bedingfield.
That's right. That is correct.
Pretty
Me and
cool.
her just hanging out. Not because I'm working a show or nothing like that. We're just hanging out.
And the rest is
Unwritten.
still unwritten.
He said still unwritten.
The rest is still. But yeah, it's hard to get at. Like, I am very excited for the Blues start, but there is a game Saturday that is taking precedent, dude.
M-I-Z. We got the Missouri Tigers taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide. And there's a lot of hope going into this game for Tigers fans. You know, we got a good-looking team.
14th ranked.
It seems like, you know, this is a good shot for us to give Alabama a run and beat them. I'm looking for a replay of Mizzou and Oklahoma circa 2010. That was a great history. Big win in
Only
the
difference
program's
is this
history.
is the SEC now, so you beat Bama, and you still have like the next 4 opponents.
Yeah,
ranked.
congratulations. You beat a tough opponent. Here's another one and another one and another one. You just got
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled sitting there on the side.
So
Another
that's
one.
huge.
Huge. Agreed. So we're locked in on that one. Saturday,
11.
11. The Chiefs slip up again, lose to the Jags on what might have been have you ever seen a play like that? Trevor Lawrence gets stepped on, and then he falls down. Not only falls down once, falls down twice, is able to get back up
It's
and
sloppy.
ran that ball in.
He did. Well, I mean, Mahomes, the Chiefs driving in the field, and he just throws it right to that fucking linebacker
Yeah.
who takes it 99 yards to the hizzy.
H to the Izzo.
I was mad because I got to work that day, and this bartender, Nicolette, was like, Jags are going to win tonight. And I was like, oh, how much? She's like, $10. So I was like, that's an easy $10.
Dang.
And the Chiefs just, like, they shot themselves in the foot.
right in the foot.
$10.
That's what you get for trying to ride with the Chiefs there, is Avy.
Well, dude.
He said, well, dude.
I was like, what a sucker. Thinking the Jags are going to come beat the Chiefs, and then I was
So
the
little
sucker.
did I know.
I was the dum-dum.
I was the dum-dum. It's funny. That's you.
It's
That's
good with
you.
words. Fun with words.
That's all we do here, guys, is fun with words for like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes.
I was a sucker. I was the dum-dum. Title of the episode.
Title of the episode. Any other big sports headlines we're trying to think about?
Well, it's the Red River rivalry, which we would be remiss
say that
to
5
pass.
times fast.
We have
Red
covered this
River
rivalry in
rivalry.
a previous episode.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite Mount Rushmore to date.
That's what kind of kicked us off into the Mount Rushmores is our rival matchups.
And that was one of them.
Correct.
The Red River rivalry, Texas, Oklahoma, is this weekend kind of.
I think Oklahoma's going to get them.
Oklahoma's good this year. And
Yeah.
Arch Manning sucks.
Dog ass. Yeah.
I mean, golly, dude.
Talk about a guy. I mean, look, I can't sit here and act like I've watched a ton of Texas football, but I've seen enough. If the guy didn't have the name of Manning behind him, would he still be on the team? I don't know. Feel like they might have given somebody else a shot. You know? What do you think?
He's cheeks.
He's cheeks. Ass.
Yeah, dude. I don't get it.
It's yeah. Sometimes it's not about who you are. It's about the name you have. You know? You know?
You got to play for the name on the front of the jersey.
That's what they tell you.
But Archie is certainly only playing because of the name on his back.
Yes.
I bought into it. I was like, oh, a Manning that can run? No.
He said, no. He's sure he might be
If
able
the
to
dude
run.
showed up at
He
the-
can't throw.
I don't know if he could be
Not
a starter
consistent.
for the Battlehawks at this point.
Dang. UFL moving some teams around while we're touching on that topic. And that's about all we have to say on that.
Moving forward.
Moving teams to new cities. Grade will be gone in 2 years. Who knows?
It will be.
Yeah. It's sad. We need football in this town.
You know,
You know,
I really did buy into the XFL back in 2020,
the first go round. Yeah.
and then COVID killed it. And
Killed
that
it.
killed every interest I will ever have with
Yeah.
that league.
And we have a soccer team here in town, too. And I don't think Xavier even knows that. He's sleeping right now. He just decided to go to sleep on me. All I did was mention the soccer team, and he said, fall asleep.
Are we good? Are we not good?
We are not good, brother.
We're not good.
Nope. Second year of not making playoffs this year of our 3 years.
Yeah, what happened?
Actually, not great.
I don't care.
Actually, I don't care. It's funny. Look, come on. We got to try to support our third professional sports team in this town. Well, you can't just poo-poo it. Why? Why are you so poo-poo it?
I don't really consider the MLS a professional league.
What other soccer league
It's
in
like
America?
a retirement league. It's like calling the big three league a professional league. It's just like where a bunch of old players go to play, and that's it.
And that's it. Yeah. Well, you can't,
All
grow a
of the biggest
professional league
names was
without
like
doing
late
something.
30s, early 40s, like guys who want to come over and play some rec soccer and not be so competitive late in their years.
Yeah.
Messi, Suarez. I mean, this is.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the closest thing we have in America to professional soccer, I'd say, right?
Yeah, I guess, I suppose.
I said, yeah, I guess, I suppose. It's like the Canadian Football League.
What is bigger in America, MLS or SEC football? It's not even close.
It's got to be SEC football.
Not even close.
Yeah.
It's like saying what's bigger, McDonald's or Burger King?
Yeah. Well, a lot of that just has to do with legacy. Football has been ingrained in America for years as being one of our main sports. And obviously it's been tied to these
Today
schools
is National
and
SEC Day.
institutions. Oh, that's what we're going to say?
It is.
October 9th, everybody. Just so we know, it is National Southeastern Conference Day.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Take it in, celebrate it, go to Fansville, have some Dr. Pepper or whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
He said, oh, yeah. They always do the Dr. Pepper, like win your tuition thing at the middle of, what is it? Is that the Big 12 championship they do it? Or is the SEC championship they do it now? Anyway, they always do that, throw the football into the thing. It's always a big halftime, what for?
Yeah, now the big hoopla, the big thing is like the college game day. Pat McAfee's like make the kick
Right.
for like 100, 200,000. Those are it's electric to watch. I mean,
There was a guy either this past weekend or the weekend before that was picked to do it, and he was able to. He pulled out a
friend,
kick. Yeah, he got like
not
a guy,
friend. I think it's like almost
just a guy that he knew was a former high school kicker. He's
Yeah.
like, "You do it, and we'll split the
soccer
money."
player. Yeah, and he hit it. He nailed it.
Nails. What do you think? Is that good awareness on that guy's part? Like, I'm not gonna make this. Let me just find somebody that can, and I
dude,
split the money.
I don't care how you fucking get there. Like, if they're allowing it and it's within the rules and they agree to it,
Right.
yeah. And then they all both end up getting the money. Pat McAfee doubled it.
It's like paying somebody to write your final exam paper, and then you get a great job, and you pay the person that wrote your final exam paper. Is that the same principle?
Yeah.
You don't have to know how to do the work. You just have to know how to get somebody to do the work for you.
Yeah, dude. If you get there,
Hashtag Elon.
if you get there without cheating and there's not expectations set from you because of how you got there, like nobody at your job's gonna be like, well, your final says that you no.
Yeah.
It's not anything like that.
Oh, I know. I'm hip.
So yes, I do think.
Applause to that guy. He said, I can't do this. I'm going to get somebody that can. Any other sports headlines, Xavier?
Sports.
Sports.
I'm also hyper conscious because I love talking about sports, but I know like a large portion of our listeners. I was gonna say listening audience. Like we have
We have a listening audience. What are you doing here? What's happening? Watch your
listening
mouth.
audience. We do have a listening audience.
We have sponsors. Come on, we're big time.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
We're only been giving them about like 5 to 7 minutes of sports conversation so far. It's not even that long.
All right.
Just figured we'd catch on all the big
I am
topics.
super excited about the blue season. It does start.
Yep.
I think that we were left with a weird taste in our mouth.
Yeah, but we saw a lot of young talent that looks promising. So that's what I'm excited about.
Dylan Holloway was gone. God, we just that fucking
don't let it break your heart again, Davey. It's a new season.
It didn't even break my heart. It was just like I was just numb.
Just numb.
I just cannot believe it, dude.
Had him on the ropes. Had him on the ropes.
But it's a new season.
New season.
Fresh start. And I did say at the end of last year that I believe in this team. I believe in the principles of this team, the core. And it all starts tonight, 7 o'clock at the Enterprise Center.
Blues hockey. And, it'll be a good time. Looking forward to getting that rolling. There was one big major headline that came out of the world of sports this weekend, though, involving one former Jets quarterback, known famously for his butt fumble. Isaiah's just going to whistle throughout this whole...
I was just finishing up. All right, yeah. Mark Sanchez.
Ever heard of him?
I wish I hadn't.
Marky Sanchez. Making headlines.
Yeah. So Mark Sanchez, the first headline was like Mark Sanchez was hospitalized.
Yeah, that's how the news kind of came out.
And
so this happened on
why he was hospitalized is absolutely nuts.
Yeah, so the story came out on Sunday, and it happened Saturday night overnight.
Yeah.
This past weekend, October 1st.
So Mark Sanchez is at a hotel at 12:30 a.m.
in downtown Indianapolis because he's going to be covering the Colts and the Raiders game the next day.
So he thought. He's running wind sprints outside in the parking lot of this hotel that he's staying at.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Now,
I heard he was mad that
there's a truck driver.
A grease truck picking up the grease, the old grease from the restaurant.
Doing his job.
Now,
where this man is parked is impeding where Mark Sanchez wants to run these wind sprints.
Hey, guy. I'm trying to run wind sprints.
Mark Sanchez is 39. This man in the truck is 69 years old.
That is correct.
Mark Sanchez then approaches the man and asks him to move the truck because he's trying to run his wind sprints at 12:30 in the morning while he's wearing jeans, by the way. I feel like that's important to just...
I mean, it's a detail that probably should be shared. It tells you where this guy's head's at. Yeah. Was he just sitting at the bar like, I can run some sprints right now, bro. What are you talking about? I'll do it right now.
No, because nobody was watching him do that.
It was like a mental thing to his own.
I feel like he was like, oh, I'm fucked up. I need to get my workout in. Or maybe he's trying to run off the alcohol.
Yeah, it could be.
But he approaches this man, asks him to move the truck. And the guy obviously is like, no, like I'm doing my fucking job.
Yeah, I think from my understanding, Sanchez got irritated at first because the guy wasn't hearing him, couldn't hear him. He didn't have his earplugs. Yeah. He didn't have his hearing aids in. Just to show you how old this guy is, he didn't have his hearing aids in because the grease truck is loud. So he said, I don't keep my hearing aids in. And so Sanchez was trying to talk to the guy and he couldn't hear him. And so I guess Sanchez then got frustrated at this guy.
Mark Sanchez is getting frustrated. He climbs in the man's truck eventually. I'm giving the clip notes of it. And the guy asked him to get out, which Mark Sanchez did. But it continued to escalate because Mark Sanchez is frustrated. Obviously, he's belligerent. And the man in the affidavit said that...
smelled alcohol.
He said he smelled alcohol. Obviously, he's being fucking belligerent. You're running wind sprints at 12:30.
In jeans!
Yeah. Yeah. So, this leads to... The man started to feel really uncomfortable and... started to fear because he didn't know who fuck Mark Sanchez was, and no reason should you.
Yeah. Just as an average, everyday person, you don't know who the fuck this guy is.
And he pepper sprays Mark Sanchez.
Gave me old mace. Psh.
And that, instead of backing off Mark Sanchez, made him even more infuriated.
Man!
And continues coming after this man.
Yeesh.
Who at this point, went to his last resort and probably in a panic and stabbed Mark Sanchez reportedly 3 or 4 times.
Yes.
And in this, the man got a fucking
gash,
giant laceration on the left side of his face, from.
Yeah.
Yes.
It says, the victim, his name is Perry Toll, 69-year-old truck driver. They filed a civil lawsuit already against Sanchez and against Fox Corporation, Sanchez's employer. The suit claims that there was severe permanent disfigurement, loss of function, and emotional distress, among other damages.
All fair.
According to court filings also, the victim says he will miss his son's wedding due to injuries. How much money is that worth?
Well, first of all, Mark Sanchez should be in prison for the next 40 years.
Well, they've upgraded his charges to felony battery.
Yeah.
And that charge, if convicted, this charge could carry a 1 to 6 year prison sentence.
And he won't. He'll settle.
Settle?
He'll probably pay this man. Is it too late to settle outside of court?
Well, if the prosecutors have a felony battery charge against him, that's a different thing than the civil lawsuit. The civil lawsuit could be settled, but there's still a criminal case with this felony battery charge. That's different.
And there's no amount of money like this man's going to get that's going to be able to make his son's wedding and all this stuff. He was just doing his...
not to make his son's wedding, but if you give this man a few $1 million, he's 69 years old. He's going to sure be feeling all right for the rest of his life.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, okay, that goes into the whole problem of, these rich and powerful people think they can just fucking do anything, and I'll just...
That's right, because they just pay it off.
No,
us everyday schlubs are like, yeah, I'll take a few $1 million to get,
that,
you know.
Mark Sanchez is a piece of shit. I mean, dude, he's remembered for having the most embarrassing play. The fact that he had a job after that.
Yeah.
No, every single day, the rest of his life, they should make him sit in prison in a padded room by himself and just play the butt fumble over and over and over. And they say, Mark, you worked your whole life, and this is what you're known as, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And just constantly face to ass, face to ass, face to ass, over and over. If I worked my whole life at something and that's what I remembered as, dude, fuck you.
Do you think that's why he was like just such a short-tempered guy these days? Because he was so railed by the media?
He parlayed his NFL quarterback gig into a fucking cushy NFL announcing job, and you're going around beating...
Speaking of quarterbacks who get NFL announcing jobs, do you know who took his slot for the game, the Raiders-Colts game? Since Sanchez obviously couldn't make it, he was replaced by Brady Quinn. Another former quarterback.
Better human.
I guess. I don't know much personally about Brady Quinn. He was a Notre Dame guy.
I mean,
right?
It's hard to be a worse human than Mark Sanchez after knowing what he's been. What a fucking loser.
Yeah, I mean, you got to really feel entitled a certain type of way to just get all up on somebody because they're in your way. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Doing his job, and you're running wind sprints in a hotel parking lot at 12:30.
Like, you could
go to bed.
You could go to bed. You couldn't find 25 yards of free space somewhere else. Like, you know what I mean? No way. That's crazy.
Dude, he really like that. Those are the kind of sentences like that. Those are the people that should be in prison for 40 years to life.
That just can't fucking work well in society.
That is the kind of thing where you make a drastic mistake, have one bad. That shows me exactly where your head's at, how entitled you feel about yourself.
Yeah,
lock him away forever.
But even so, not even just him feeling entitled about himself, but the news, when it came out Sunday morning, there was all these different, organizations and stuff saying, "Oh, we wish you well, Mark Sanchez, get well," almost painting it like he was the victim, right? Like that Mark Sanchez was stabbed last night. Poor Mark Sanchez. Let's all, hurry up and give our apologies to him. Because everybody just assumes because he was this quarterback, high-profile person that he had to have been in the right. How could he possibly?
I mean, this is all on camera, though. So
I know. That's why I think it's kind of cool that it was on camera, so there is no, misleading narrative. Everybody can actually see that this is just a case of somebody who thinks of themselves higher, as a bigger position than somebody.
At one point, he picked the guy up and slammed him into the fucking
pinned him. Yeah,
wall.
No, can't do that shit. So everybody that just jumps and wants to be an apologist for this Mark Sanchez, they all look like dumbasses.
I cannot paint again. He was not a good quarterback.
No. USC guy.
I watched a good amount of Mark Sanchez in my life.
Yeah.
He was the quarterback of both AFC championship games that I saw, but make no mistake, he was not the reason we were there.
Yeah,
if anything, he was the reason we didn't advance.
Yeah.
That's all.
Shouts out to Revis Island. We're thinking back to some good old Jets era.
Why don't you pull up on a fucking 35-year-old truck driver with
let's see if your actions are the same, Marky Sanchez. Garbage. You're a garbage human.
Garbage.
And your people are garbage too. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck Mark Sanchez.
So fuck Mark Sanchez.
National fuck Mark Sanchez Day.
Is it? It's going to ride with SEC Day, or is it going to take its place?
It's going to ride with it.
Ride with.
So today is also National SEC Day, and it's also National Fuck Mark Sanchez Day.
I feel like we should make that like retroactively back to October 4th when this incident happened. Could be Fuck Mark Sanchez Day.
Every meal that Mark Sanchez eats the rest of his life gives him upset stomach.
Ulcers.
Just, yeah. In the bathroom, just diarrhea.
Every single thing.
Every single thing. He changes his entire diet because he can't figure out what's going on, but it just turns out it's everything.
I just can't live life comfortably anymore.
No.
Because I was an asshole in a alleyway.
No, he wasn't an asshole. He was an absolute piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Yeah, piece of shit asshole.
And he's going to get to live more comfortably still than a lot of people.
Sure.
And it frustrates me.
Yeah, well, that has a lot to do with the haves, the have-nots. Money is the money's nots. You know, this is the world we live in. Ooh, little Phil Collins for you.
That's Kendrick Lamar should make a diss song about him. That's
About Mark Sanchez.
number one in America.
I'd be down.
We're picking on the wrong people, K-Dot.
We're picking on the wrong people, K-Dot. Okay. Well, in other news this week,
All right.
not sports related, moving on from sports, I don't know, Xavier, if you've heard this. Rush announces they're going to be going back out on the road next summer.
Really?
Getty and Alex put together a video and told the fans that, you know, it's been something that they've been thinking about. You know, initial gut reaction is like, gosh, how could they do it? You know, it's not going to be the same. But, you know, after the initial gut reaction, it's like, I'm glad that these two guys that were 2/3 of a great band are able to still go out and share the music that they made, you know, with people in a live environment. I think that that's great. You know, that's something that they want to do and they should be able to. And I think that's the way that Neil Peart, the drummer, would want it. I don't think he would want these guys to just hang it up forever, you know. So they have a drummer that will be playing with them. Her name is Annika, Anika or something like that. Annika Niles. She's a German drummer. She started showing up on like my social media algorithm some years ago. She's a hell of a drummer, very good drummer. And if apparently they've already jammed together, you know, they've given her the thumbs up. And they could have gone with any famous drummer they wanted to. You know, they could have gotten Danny Carey from Tool. They could have gotten Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater. You know, they could have gotten any of these big name.
Portnoy.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Dave Portnoy, Mike Portnoy's brother. Yeah, they could have had any name drummer they wanted, right? Anybody would have been like, of course, I'll play Rush. But, you know, the fact that they took the choice into consideration and, you know, tried a lot of different drummers out and they feel good about playing with this woman shows me that, you know, she must be able to bring it. Here we go again. Xavier fighting with the mic stand. A little tighten it down there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Sounds like he's speechless on Rush coming back, guys.
No, I have thoughts.
He said, I have thoughts.
Well, didn't Neil Peart write most of those songs or no, Getty?
He wrote a lot of lyrics. He didn't write all the lyrics, and musically it was all a group effort. But he wrote a lot of lyrics for the band.
I mean,
yes.
Yeah, it's weird.
It'll be odd, but you know, other bands have gone on when members pass. Look at Metallica had.
True, but I mean,
different stages of the career too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's a good thing at the end of the day.
Are you gonna go see him?
So currently, their nearest show to St. Louis is in Chicago. They got 4 dates in Chicago.
God.
Oh God. I don't think I will travel to Chicago to see Rush. If they add any dates that are in St. Louis, I'd probably catch them in town. But I'm not going to travel to see them. You know, I was lucky enough. You were lucky enough. We got to see them multiple times. I saw them multiple times as the original lineup.
8th grade graduation.
Yep. So that was my first time seeing them, and then Joe and I saw them.
The amphitheater, right?
Yep. And then Joe and I saw them 3 more times on top of that. So I got to see Rush 4 times as their OG lineup. So I'm not, you know, I'm lucky in that regard. There's a whole generation of younger kids that are into Rush, teenage kids now that just found them. And so they're going to get a chance to see that music played live by, 2/3 of the band that wrote it.
Yeah, I've got to see Metallica, Tool, Rush, Green Day. So in a nutshell, I mean, these are some pretty iconic bands, especially, I mean, I don't know if I put Tool in the category with.
Oh, they're iconic. Yeah.
Tool is pretty iconic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think, look at 20 years from now, they'll be held in the same regard that a Metallica or a Ozzy, they'll be in that same vein of thinking, same size of shows when they go play places.
So overall, just it is pretty cool. And also awesome that it's a woman that they're, it's pretty cool. That in itself is pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the guys have always been very much, progressive band. And I don't think it's not like they're doing this purely to just get bonus points of like, oh, look, we picked a woman. No, this chick is a legit very good drummer. And she toured with Jeff Beck was one of her big credits. And Jeff Beck is always known for having like a top elite band. Like he only tours with the best of the best musicians in his band, that kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I'm coming around to it.
So
maybe I just went through the same thing very quickly.
Yeah, no, I mean that was how it was for me. It was like at first, it was a little jarring. Like, gosh, I didn't think they would ever do this.
Yeah, my silence originally was just because I was just processing it. Like Rush without Neil Peart
it's just rough. Was that the first you'd heard of that news though? You didn't hear that?
No, I hadn't.
Oh, breaking it to Xavier on the pod live.
But
they got dates. I think they're going to be like on the coasts, New York, LA, and then they're doing Chicago, Fort Worth, and then some shows in Cleveland. Cleveland being the city where they got their first break in America.
If you've never been to Cleveland, dude, and if you can make it happen, it's only like an 8-hour drive to go see Rush there, and then go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think that'd be cool.
It would be.
I might even be interested in doing it.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. I'd probably pick that.
Let's see when the dates come out. Maybe we can.
They're out, bro. It's out.
When are they going to be in Cleveland?
They're going to be in Cleveland at the end of the run. Is like the last dates on their tour is going to be in Cleveland. But it's funny because they came out with the dates. And they had only put a few of them on there, like 2 dates for each city. But then, like after one day of being announced, they added like 2 more dates to each city they were going to be in. So let's see here. They're going to be in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Fort Worth.
Hey. ¿Qué pasa? It's Rush.
Hey, man. Some of the best crowds you'll see are in those Latino countries.
Dude, this is not me making fun.
I know it's not you making fun. I'm just saying.
I get.
They got the best vibes of a lot of crowds.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're vibing up.
So it looks like September they will be in Cleveland. September like 17th and 19th.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dude, we should for real make it a plan.
Well, we'll see. We got to get some sponsors.
A whole year.
We'll see if we can get some sponsors to take care of the trip, and we'll go out.
I haven't been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in like 8 years.
We'll do a pod live from the Rock and Roll Hall.
And I like Cleveland a lot.
Yeah. Believe land.
We can make a whole weekend. I'll see what kind of football game Cleveland, who's going to be playing in Cleveland at that time.
The who's and the what's. Yeah. No, that'd be
cool.
It'd be cool. Talk about hashtag
what's
goals.
What's the lady's name that's going to be drumming for them?
It's like I I always get her first name wrong. It's like Annika, Anika, Annika Niles. She's German. She has like a lot of her solo music that she's produced on her own. It's like instrumental kind of music, and then she's also played with Jeff Beck, like I said. And then they also, so Getty and, like I said, Getty and Alex did like a video to announce the tour, and it was just the two of them sitting around jibber jabbering and saying how they talked to Neil's family before this decision and all this and that. And Getty was also saying how they'll probably have, you know, another musician or two join them on certain nights and most nights because Getty wants to play mostly bass. He doesn't want to have to do all the keyboard stuff that he would do because he wants to be able to.
He's singing.
He's still singing, sure. He's going to sing and play bass mostly, and then do some of the.
How's his voice? He's got to be in his 70s.
He's still got a. He takes care of his voice well. He's able to do it. They just played like 2 songs at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing like a year and a half ago, something like that, and that's kind of what ignited the spark to get this ball rolling. They were saying is when him and Alex got together to play for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing. So yeah, they're gonna have maybe somebody else join in and playing keys on certain stuff, so Getty can focus on moving around the stage and interacting with the band and the crowd, and not be tied to his keyboards as much. He was saying. So I don't know, big Rush tour. I'm a big Rush guy. Big time Rush. So yeah,
is
72.
He's 72.
Hey. Notorious Blue Jays fan. I'm sure he's having a good time right now with the Blue Jays in the playoffs.
So part of my take just chimed in on this. I guess somebody from Toronto said it's either the Jays or the Toronto Blue Jays.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yes, but if you're just referring to their mascot, it's just you say the Jays.
I don't. Who does?
People in Toronto.
Maybe. Sure. If that's like us saying, oh, the Cards instead of Cardinals or the Redbirds. Sure, like say whatever, but for me, if I'm shortening up the Toronto Blue Jays, I'll just say Blue Jays. I mean, I could say Jays.
They just advanced last night. They beat the Yankees, and they will be in the ALCS, taking on probably the Seattle Mariners.
That's what I was saying.
I don't know. I said probably, but I don't know.
That's why I was saying Getty's probably having a real good time being a Toronto Blue Jays fan right now. He's a big baseball guy. Bass and baseball. That's what he's into.
See, I'm going to take a gander at this real quick.
You're going to take a gander at the playoff standings.
Actually, I don't know. Tigers. Skewball's on the mound for game 5. Oh, the Mariners might be fucked.
The Mariners might be fucked. Game 5.
Baseball playoffs has been fun this year, and that's all I'm going to say about that. We'll get more into it as we get deeper in.
All right. Baseball playoffs. Fun this year? Sounds good. Any other music news? Nothing on my table.
No?
Taylor Swiftie released an album.
Oh.
I didn't listen to it.
I listened to a few songs.
All I've heard was she's talking about Travis's dick in there somewhere.
Really?
His love is like a redwood tree, I think she says.
Is she referring to his penis?
Yeah, bro. Go look it up. These are the headlines that I've heard about the album.
All right.
He said, all right.
Travis dick, redwood tree.
We're going to let...
He's got a fucking hammer on him.
Well, according to Taylor, I'm sure she's probably being real nice about how she words it.
It's like a shrub.
This is just it's a toothpick, but she says it's a redwood tree. So now this is the point where I'm going to just kill air while Xavier reads about Taylor Swift's song talking about Travis Kelce's penis.
Oh, yeah.
It just sounds like, dude, she's just, to me, a lot of her music is just Arrested Development. Like, she just sings songs like she's a teenager still. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't sound like a 30-something-year-old woman talking to me. She sounds like a teenager.
I have more of a problem with Sabrina Carpenter, dude. I feel like she's such a pick-me girl.
Go on. A pick-me girl?
Yeah. You haven't heard that term?
No, I'm not all up on the modern terms.
Well, pick-me is like you say and do things like for, male attention, I would say. Like her... like she's supposedly this huge feminist, but like her album cover is like her on her knees, crouched over.
Yeah,
you've seen it.
I heard about that album cover, and it was to me it seemed like a.
I was discussing with my sister. Evidently, she did it ironically.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It seems to me so obviously ironic, like that she does it because
most of her songs, like she has a song talking about her thighs having teardrops running down from them.
Okay, teardrops down my thighs. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
The whole point of like women raunchy songs is how they claim is them taking the power back. Like, you know, I'm gonna speak raunchy about myself or whatever to take the control and the power from these guys or whatever.
Yeah.
You got me, brother. I don't even know. I'm very disconnected from the modern pop world. Not very disconnected, but semi-disconnected, I'd say.
Well, that's my thoughts on music.
All right, so go listen to Life of a Showgirl. And Geese came out with a new album this week. Thanks, Matt, for filling me in on that. I had a chance. Geese album out. That's it for music news, I would say.
We have last week we did the best days, right, in childhood.
Childhood activities.
Activities.
Yes. So this week we will Mount Rushmore our college years activities.
We want to go. So yeah, high school was kind of included in.
No, this is post high school, before you're 21. Let's just say the ages of 18 to 21.
18 to 22.
18 to 22, college years.
Yeah.
The college years. Even if you didn't go to college, you still lived those years. We all lived through those years.
Yeah.
So we're going to Mount Rushmore the activities that are the best, the things you look forward to the most at that time in your life that we looked forward to. So traditionally, how we always do the Mount Rushmores is
some of these things could be specific, though, to like the college experience. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's our fucking lists, and these people just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
You can make your own goddamn lists, but these are our lists.
And they do.
And they do. So here we go. I'll flip the coin, decide who picks first. The office coin. One side is office, one side is blank. Call it in the air.
Blank.
Ooh, it lands on the office.
Woo-wee.
I will defer my pick on this one.
Oh, I hold a fucking blow my finger.
There's not a very obvious 1A on this one, so.
No.
God damn it!
But.
Chickens.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go within the first pick would be your 21st birthday.
Oh, I mean, that's one that you look forward to.
I mean, it literally falls within. It's usually a big, like, there's other things that we're going to name on the list. We don't tip picks. We don't give away picks.
Right.
But this is kind of included. It's all encompassing. There's people who maybe don't want to drink or anything before they turn 21 because they want it to be something they look forward to.
Yeah.
Whether you're in college or you're outside of college, your 21st birthday, everybody kind of lives that college life. And there's older family members that come out and kind of get to throw it back. They, a lot of times in St. Louis, at least my family, we go to Fast Eddie's.
Yeah, it's a popular 21st birthday destination.
But I mean, the 21st birthday, you look forward to it. It's a huge event.
Yeah, and it's strictly
it's almost like a
coming of age.
Yeah,
it is.
Like I kind of view like people who are 21, under 21, as like, you know, just different tiers of, not tiers, but
21st birthday is also a time when people come out to the bartender that they've been going to for the last year. Said, "Hey, it's my 21st birthday." What? You've been coming here for a year.
Yeah, matter of fact, a server at my job just said like he was serving these regulars that he had for like 2 years.
Yikes.
And then she came in, she was like, "It's my 21st birthday." Like literally. He just was telling me that this week.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So,
yeah.
He
was like, "Dude, I've been serving you fucking margaritas since you were 19.
Sorry about that. It's my 21st birthday.
Allegedly.
This is off the record.
Yeah, off the record.
That's a good one. 21st birthday is definitely like a big highlight during your college years.
Do you remember your 21st birthday?
Yeah, I do. I was still dating Alyssa High. And so
hi, Alyssa.
We had the same exact birth date.
Oh, yeah.
Same date, same year. And so we celebrated our 21st birthday, which is on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Together. We had dinner and drinks, ordered the drinks. The owner of the restaurant came and was talking to us because he thought it was so cute. Gave us some free drinks. And then we went to Columbia Bar because we were in Mizzou at the time. Columbia, Missouri. And I had a Sam Adams beer draft. I remember specifically because I was like, this is all right. It was like a craft Sam Adams
Haven't had
winter
it
lager.
since.
It was a winter lager.
My
I
dad's a
haven't been
fan.
able to find it. That's the
Really?
thing.
They sell it.
But it was called like Alpine lager. It wasn't like their traditional winter.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. All I know is I got it that night. Had like 3 of them. Got up off the bar stool and was like, whoa. Because I
Really?
was not a drinker, bro. Had never really been drinking ever before then. So I had like 5 drinks on the 21st
Now, what 3
birthday.
beers do you do now?
Nothing. Make me want a 4th. You know.
Yeah, so 21st.
But I'm also not drinking like a Sam Adams heavy lager these days usually.
I remember, like, my brother's 21st birthday. It's kind of fun, like, because, you know, he wasn't really a big drinker before then. So you get to see these people in an element and see
Yeah.
how they are. My brother was like a kind of a fun drunk. He's dancing. He's like touching my dad's nose and stuff.
That was me. I hadn't really, I was never drunk before the 21st
I'm
birthday.
so warm all of a sudden.
And yeah, so we hung out there, and then I remember we had went to the store and gotten like drink like craft beers or something from the store before that, so we knew when we came back from dinner and a drink that we would have drinks at the house. And so we came back to the house, and I like opened up one. I'm like, I can't, it's too much, and just like put it
That's
down
how you
and went to
talk?
bed. Yeah, that's how I talked.
Fuck it.
I can't. Oh,
I'm such a
God.
dirty little slut boy.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty much my whole life. And
I
yeah,
remember
Alyssa,
celebrating your 21st with you with Grant.
yeah, that
We
was
came
shortly
in,
thereafter.
Boys came in. You remember that?
Canadian Mist and Mountain Dew
Ooh-wee.
in the kitchen.
Were those Misty Mountains?
Misty Mountains, some might call them. Grant was refilling my cup every time I'd leave the room
Dude.
with the whiskey.
We had the emos.
Ooh, bashed.
I remember you had slid
Specifically,
down.
I said, don't barf in the backyard because the dogs will eat it. And then I proceeded to barf in the in the backyard for the dogs to then eat.
I guess I was 20 then, but I mean, I was getting after it.
Yeah, you're jumping into the waters before I was. So your 21st birthday was probably less
I
of a
still
memorable
remember-
experience
I
just
got-
because you knew
Well,
it
yeah.
felt like a lot of nights before then. Probably.
I didn't really do anything crazy on my 21st birthday, but I did get absolutely fucked up on some Grey Goose
Ooh, Grey
with
Goose.
Mexican Michael.
Blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, goose was good. Hey, was that one of the times when this man would be buying like a handle of the goose and it would just be gone?
No, that was like pre 21. I was those were like my 21st birthday. I was at Emily and Maddie's house, like that they had that place right by the hotel and shit. God, I can't even fucking remember. Was that Walnut?
Sounds right.
Yeah. Anyways,
But anyways, 21st birthday. That's
Yeah.
a good pick. Good 1A. Good 1A. Good 1A.
thanks.
All right. So things for me that you look forward to in college years. What are we saying? Best activities or things we look forward to? What are we saying exactly? How are we quantifying this?
Yeah, anything. It's an activity a day, a specific day. You know, I took field day in the last one, so it could be
Right,
a whole
right.
day that you look forward to. This
Yeah,
is your
21st.
oyster.
This is your oyster. All right. I say I'm going to go beer pong. Like, you play it a little bit maybe before,
Yeah.
and you might play it every once in a while, like as a grown adult. But your prime beer pong activities is going to fall in those years of 18 to 22. I say those are prime years for it. You get the competitive juices going, and you get to play a game with your buds.
Yeah, it's fun. And it's fun.
Because it's like a
And
combination
you
of
wanna run when you're running the tables.
it's kind of
electric.
like a transition game. As a kid, we play a lot of games, but it's not drinking involved. But as an adult, you might just drink without playing games. But in this time, you're transitioning, so we're playing games and we're drinking. So it's a perfect example of your college years. It's a transitional game.
And you're definitely doing it more often. Like, beer pong still. When we went to Lake, beer pong was involved, but it's
Yeah.
like you do it so
Yeah.
few and far between.
Right,
It's
it
almost
might be
like, let's like not even relive, but like let's.
Oh, this reminds me of my youth.
Good pick. Good pick.
That's a good one. Ishi good one. Things to look forward to. Okay. This one's not so much party related, but just general independence. Living on your own for the first time.
That was my next pick. fuck.
Good luck,
I
brother.
I was gonna word it as moving out of your parents' house.
Yeah, we're
If you're
talking
gonna
the same
say
thing.
one- yeah,
we're talking
if you're
the
gonna
same
go
thing.
one like specific event.
Yeah, living on your own, moving out of your parents' house, it all comes down to the same. You're either going to college and living in a dorm on your own, or a lot of times you'll move into your first apartment with roommates, at 18, 19, 20. So it's really coming of age. And so that's a big thing I think that you look forward to in those years. I feel good about that being on my Mount Rushmore. Is that enough time for you to come up with your next one?
Yeah, I'm debating. I think
You're masturbating.
Yeah, you get I'll say going to like your favorite bar with your friends.
The crew.
Like for me,
Yeah.
what I'm thinking of is KOK.
Mhm.
Like when I'm thinking, that was just like the
Oh yeah. No, I mean, before I ever even went down to Indiana, that was happening here with friends. It was like, it's Friday, it's Saturday. Where's everybody going? Meet you at Babes, or
Yeah.
meet you at fucking Bombers or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and for
Next
that,
pub it is.
yes, but for that time in your life, now it's like fuck. Like I don't want to go to Nick's pub. Like right,
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
we still
bro,
do have occasionally, but
Yeah, like, man, we've been out for a lot of hours already. I don't think I'm trying to stay up till 3.
yeah. But for that time, like that's what you looked forward to. Was like it's
Yeah.
fucking Friday, or it was Thursdays.
Sometimes,
the shirt-
oh, brother, Thursday nights at
KOK.
KOKs or Thursday nights at Nick's Pub. Those were wild times too, because they were doing, when we first turned 21,
Thursday.
they were doing, it was like a $5 cutter, and it was $2 well drinks, $1 beers. I mean, God, you can go in there and spend $15 and you're ham boned.
But like going to like the college bar or like that kind of,
Yeah, Madhouse.
yeah, it's like something about it. Or if you want to change the vibe, like and you go to that like the more low key, like the vid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's got college years written all over it, dude.
Yeah.
Even now, like coming back, and then all the people like out of town from colleges that you just parted ways with in high school the night before Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, brother, Skanksgiving. It's a party
is that
for a
a
reason.
separate pick?
If you're gonna pick that night as like your,
that's a good one, dude.
I mean, but I look forward to that night
Still.
for hanging out still. So it's
Yeah,
not just
yeah,
like a
yeah,
college
yeah, yeah,
activity.
so-
I don't think, not personally.
Um,
Although this year, dude, I'm playing like all night. So I have a gig on Thanksgiving from 8 to midnight at the Honky Tonk. And then we're playing at Pop's Nightclub from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. to close out their overnight party.
yeah.
Yikes.
I for my next pick, it's going to be in like this might be a little more niche.
Niche.
But going to a college football tailgate is
Yeah. I mean, that's an elite pick too. But again, like, I guess I don't see that as going away as an adult. But it's
All right,
not as fun, maybe. Maybe it's more fun as a kid because you don't have.
yeah, it's not
You
really
don't have to
specific.
drive
let me,
home.
let me
Pick has not been made official.
I don't know it. I mean, because after
What do you have so far? You got 21st birthday,
Mhm.
and you have
going to your
going to the
favorite
clubs, the club.
not the club. Fuck that. I hate the club.
Just, good old bar hopping. End up at the dark, dingy Dunkirk, where anything could fly.
Including hands, dude.
Including hands, they be flying.
Fuck, man. I mean, this is tough.
It is a little tough on the spot.
Yeah. I mean, because like the college years is all just. I don't want to just make every single pick just based off of just getting absolutely tanked. But it's like all my memories is like because I was gonna say like
Yeah. Because I have moving out on your own and another thing. What was my first one? Oh, beer pong.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know, like specific to 18 to 22 because like all these I have so many fucking memories from that year, but it's all like
It's just blurs.
it's just a one big hodgepodge of just different it's like one big hodgepodge of like just going around and drinking and shit. Like you said, wiffle ball last time, like the backyard. I'm trying to think of how that would be like, but it's still stuff that I would like to do now. It's not really specific to that time.
Yeah. How would you word that? I guess just like big planned events with your friends.
Okay, I'll say this: college years. You could say, and not just for me specifically, but like that's the hookup years.
Ooh, promiscuity.
Yeah, promiscuity.
Davey putting it on his Mount Rushmore, his favorite things.
No, I'm just saying it's like for that time of year, that's the time to do it.
If you're gonna get freaky, that time to do it is college.
Yeah, so yeah, that's actually a great pick.
He said, "You know what? I'm sticking by it, doubling down,
Yeah, hooking up, having fun, one night stands.
Yeah,
It's the college years.
yeah. That wasn't it wasn't high on my bucket list when I was in those years. I was always.
I'm not saying
it's for everybody. I get it. I'm just saying. It probably
I was in a relationship for a good part of that.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right. You have a Mount Rushmore. I have a Mount Rushmore. Everybody else has a Mount Rushmore.
You don't think of hooking up when you think of college years.
You think of it, but does it make your top 4? Sometimes not.
I mean,
he said, man.
Sure would be sweet if it did.
Be a lot cooler if it did.
I'm happy with that pick.
Okay.
Hooking up, one night stands.
That's nice. That's nice.
Because it's appropriate still for that age.
Because it's appropriate still for that age. When does it become not appropriate?
After that.
Oh, yeah? So, like, if you're a 27-year-old having one-night stands, it's wrong?
One night stand now and then at this age is fine. But if you're going out every single night and having one
chasing ass, boys!
Yeah. I mean, no judgment. Do what you do. But it's like, grow the fuck up.
He said, grow the fuck up. Sounds like you're taking shots at my banjo player here.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. All right. So let's see. For my next pick of the Mount Rushmore college years activities. Dude, I just had it and I just lost it. Oh, gosh. Wow. I hate when that happens. Sometimes I need to start writing things down when they come to me during these pods. We just start talking and I forget what I was going to say sometimes. And this is one of those times. So yeah, let's recap. I had moving out and I had beer pong.
I had one night stands, going out to the bar with your friends and 21st birthday. Which is two different things. I want to make clear.
I remember. So it's even if you go to college, if you don't go to college, you still have the chance of doing both these things in your early 20s, college years. Playing intramural sports with your friends. You know, might pick up a slow pitch softball league because you guys played sports in high school and now there's no sports left. And so you get to the softball team or basketball. Or you get to college and you play, flag football or whatever. Like, there's all these different intramural things that open up to you once you're 18 that you're not doing because you're playing organized sports as a kid. And then you get into, like, beer leagues, hockey and softball, that kind of deal. I think those are great. I enjoy that a lot. So I would like to put that on my Mount Rushmore of activities to look forward to when you're in your college years.
Yeah, you get another pick. Yeah.
Huh? He said, yeah, you get another pick. Great. I was just trying to get a little feedback on my pick, and I just get blank eyeballs. Jesus. There's only 2 of us here. Somebody's got to do the talking.
No, because I'm racking my brain for my last pick right now. But, no, I mean, I didn't really I don't think I really played that many intramural sports in my college years, so maybe that's why.
You did pick up basketball.
Yeah. I feel like I got more back into the sports world after
you moved home too.
Yeah,
you were
volleyball and softball and
basketball even for a period of time.
Yeah, so I guess that's why it's not really in my brain. Like those were the years for that, but it makes sense. Like I know you had the experience of doing that stuff.
Now a little sidebar of all the adult rec leagues you've been a part of. How many teams have had instances of arguing with the other teams or the refs? I said everyone. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was the only one I played. I played one softball game. My dad had a softball team with his theater friends, and he invited me to play a few times. And eventually, I think the third time I played, I fouled out, and I launched my bat like 20 feet in the fucking air.
The old bat flip after fouling out.
Yeah. And it caused, a little bit of people to
Get the
they weren't happy.
feathers ruffled.
Yeah.
They said, Jesus, who invited this guy? So you were not invited back to the theater softball team.
I don't think I was. I mean, my
20.
dad, I don't remember that well, but my dad can chime in on that. But yeah, I mean, intramural sports to me, like as I'm saying, I just don't really associate it much with my college years.
I do, only because I feel like that's when it starts for the most part. Like if you were playing competitive sports as a kid, a lot of times that's when it ends, is when you turn 18. Yeah. A small number of kids are lucky enough to play in college and beyond. But for most of us, that's when you start playing just recreational because you like playing. It's not competitive so much anymore. I mean, it's fun competitive. It's not like actually competitive. Like you're not fucking doing it for money or anything. So that's my third pick. And for my last pick for Mount Rushmore of college years activities. Yeah. It's tough because it definitely feels like the hookup one is a good one.
Oh.
He said, oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's when you're, feeling the most promiscuous. Promiscuous boy. Yeah. Ooh, indeed.
What you drinking?
Hey.
Yeah.
It's hard to really narrow down activities that you're just doing in that time period. I mean, you got to do a lot.
I got mine locked in.
You definitely got to do a lot of shite. Like, you're paying all your own bills and you're figuring out how to do taxes and you're figuring out how to keep your car registered. College activities, college years activities. Goodness. Let's just say like pulling an all-nighter. I feel like it's the last time in your life where you're like pulling all-nighters for fun and you have the next day to just be a couch potato or whatever and recover. So that'll be my last one. All-nighters. Pulling all-nighters.
All-nighters?
Pulling all-nighters.
Are you under the influence of any kind of...
Sure, absolutely. That doesn't... With the influence, without the influence. If you're pulling an all-nighter, it feels like a college activity.
What are you associating with this all-nighter?
Video games, beer, sometimes.
No, what kind of drugs?
I don't know. Adderall, mushrooms, LSD.
Really?
Cocaine, ecstasy. I don't know. What do you want? These are all uppers there, guy.
Yeah, I was just asking.
Okay. Any other questions?
No.
He said, I just wanted you to name some drugs. Staying up all night. You don't even need all the drugs to stay up all night sometimes. You just partying. You slept all day and you get up at 8 o'clock and you're rallying.
Yeah, those are, like, I will say, pulling an all-nighter and then just going into the next day and, like, just getting after it. Like, you can do an all-nighter now at this time of year, but you need a whole day to recover. There's times where you pull up an all-nighter and then I'm showing up to fucking Kia.
Oh.
No, I wasn't. I was
zooted and booted.
And we were ready to go. Ready to roll, ready to roll.
Who's got cars to
clean? My last pick is going to be drunken darts.
Ooh, darts, cigarettes, darts. We're not talking about the game darts.
Drunken cigarettes.
Those are college years activities.
Oh my gosh, it is. Yeah.
He said, what's better, drunken darts or drunken sex? One leads to the other.
Yes.
Usually. He said, yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like a sandwich.
It's like a sandwich.
Drunken cigarette, drunken sex, drunken cigarette.
That's funny.
Right?
Yeah. It leads you into it and it brings you back out of it. Nice little.
When I think of how many drunken cigarettes I smoked,
it was most of them.
Well, yeah, but also in my honorable mentions, I want to say like getting like that, and now like we didn't have Venmo then, but so like getting that, like if mom or dad like help you out, say like $50-$100 for groceries or whatever, that was an electric feeling.
He said that was an electric feeling.
Like fuck yes,
a little come up some money.
Yeah.
That's definitely a young person's thing to be excited about. College years kids, man, you get that Nice little
I
money.
actually have to go to the Marsh and go to the Western Union.
Oh yeah, it's like donating the plasma, getting to come up with the plasma money.
Plasma would have been a good donating plasma, but it's like
of a Mount Rushmore of college years activity. Yeah, donating plasma, man. You can't look past that one.
yeah.
It's funny.
But we are on a bit of a time crunch today.
Yeah, but we're doing good. But I think so Xavier, recap your Mount Rushmore.
Oh, I had 21st birthday. Going to your favorite bars with the crew, the gang.
Yeah.
Me specifically, KOK. I'm sorry that your bar probably didn't have T-shirts, but
Sorry about it.
yeah, we did.
We fucking did.
Yeah. Then I had
Hookups.
hookups. How are you? I'm ready.
How are you?
Thanks for coming.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, double entendre.
God. Wordsmith.
Wordsmith. And then your last one was the
Drunken Darts.
Drunken Darts. That's
And
right.
quite often, there is a possibility all four of those things happen in one night.
Yeah, sometimes that's the move.
What a night that is.
What a night. Dangerous night.
Yeah.
Sloppy steaks at Giuseppe's.
Something was sloppy.
Something was sloppy. So then I had beer pong. I had pulling all-nighters. I had a couple other ones too.
And remember this right now. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
I think
please.
a great next Mount Rushmore will be the Mount Rushmore of I'm not 22 anymore.
I'm too old for that shit. We'll make the
Yes.
Murtaugh list.
That would be. I think that's a great segue out of this.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that'd be a good one. A good Mount Rushmore to look forward to.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're headed next.
But go ahead and recap your list.
Oo old for this shit. Oh, you caught me, Xavier. I'm trying to recap mine. I got to remember them all.
Beer pong. You had moving out of your parents' house,
Ah, yes,
which I
yes.
think should have been.
Independence.
You should reverse that order just for the graphic.
Okay.
Then you had recreational sports.
Yeah, that's right. Good call. Thank you.
Yeah, and I wasn't present. I was just sitting there with a blank stare. But yeah, you're welcome.
And then staying up all night.
Yeah,
Pulling an all-nighter.
all-nighter.
College activities.
There you have it, folks.
Mount Rushmores. Give us yours. If we left the good one out, or you think that we're all just shit, just let us know. So what do you got for us this week, Xavier, to bring us home? There was sometimes we'll do an Am I the Asshole? Sometimes we'll do Am I Overreacting? So we'll see what the world of Reddit brings us.
All right. We have. Jesus Christ! I just got a great fantasy offer to me.
They said, Jesus
All right,
Christ.
real quick, let's talk this through.
Fantasy. Let's go. Football updates.
I just got offered Puka Nacua for Tetaroa McMillan and 2 first-round picks in Dynasty. Oh my! I feel like if I don't,
just sit on it for a while. You don't have to accept it right this moment.
he could take it away.
Sure, but that would be dumb on his part if he actually wants to trade.
No. All right.
So maybe he did already take it away.
No, I'm back on this.
Weigh in on your fantasy football thoughts, everybody. Let us know if that's a good trade or not.
Somebody's gonna have a lot to say.
Somebody is gonna have a lot to say.
Yeah. Keep talking.
Words. We're going to talk about the Muna and the Juna and the Springer. Now, it is October. We are looking forward to Blues season, and we are also looking forward to NBA season. LeBron James had another decision this week. What was that all about?
I didn't even see that. I saw it. What was his decision?
That's what I'm saying. I heard him talking about this is going to be a big deal, and then that was the last I heard about it. I didn't hear Producer Tony. Let's
found
get
it.
Producer Tony on that.
Now, I found this, and this might end up getting... I found this when it was 15 minutes after it was posted.
Nice. So it's a freshie.
Am I the asshole for not allowing my husband to have a sleepover at his friend's? Now, off first glance, I'm like, okay. I mean...
Kinda.
But the more I read it,
You got
I
questions.
think she's underreacting, and that's what we'll get to.
Yeah.
My husband, 26, and me, female, 26, had a recent argument about him staying the night at his friend's. I told him I don't care if you get drunk and want to stay out till whatever time as long as you come home, even if it means I have to pick you up. He was offended by me not allowing him to stay the night at his place, but his friends are alcoholics and do other drugs and never came to our place and prefer us to always go to their place. Am I the asshole for not letting him stay there? For context, we have kids, a 3 and a 1-year-old. I don't mind that he goes out with his friends. That's not the issue. It's the coming home late and his sleepovers with his friends tend to drag out to the next day. Then he goes to work. It's not once in a blue moon. He does this 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah. He said, I'm afraid she's underreacting.
I go out once in a while, but most of the time I'm home with the kids by choice. I can leave them with my mom, but rather not. Plus, I'm in college at the moment. I work a part-time job, and I just don't really enjoy being out and away from my babies. Usually a battle when I do try and go out because he gets worried about me, but he'll stay the night at his friends and not come home, and sometimes his phone is off.
Yeah.
I don't mind that he hangs out with, okay, she keeps repeating herself. We know this. I'm not asking him to ask permission to hang out with him. It's not him the coming home and barely seeing him.
Right.
It's the not coming home and barely seeing him. He gets easily drawn in, and his friends aren't the best influences. I've had my issues with them because he doesn't know how to say no. To them, I'm just being controlling, and now he thinks I'm being controlling. Hold on. Like, I'm concerned for this woman. The fact that she's like explaining herself over and over and over again. You have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and your friend, your husband, is going out 3 times a week for sleepovers at his friends, where he gets so drunk and his phone's off, he
just disappears the world.
Like
no,
2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah, no, she's clearly being gaslitten, by this guy and his guy's friends, being like, "Oh, that's crazy! You're so controlling. You don't let me go to my friends." Like, bitch, we got 2 kids. You need to grow the fuck up. See your friends on the weekend every once in a while. We'll go hang out all together. You don't need to go and get ham boned on a weekday,
dude. Fuck you, dude. Most of the time when somebody says so obviously that I don't think they're the asshole, I'm like, oh, they're just. But like reading this, I was getting the feeling that she truly is like concerned. Like, am I being controlling because I don't want to stay home with my 3-year-old and 1-year-old and not see my husband 2 to 3 times a week while he goes out, gets drunk, and is on drug with his friends?
Am I the asshole for this? Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Dude, this poor woman.
She's definitely being, manipulated.
Now all the friends, you can see it. Dude, she's just a fucking controlling. I told you not to get into this. Now you have kids. You're stuck with this fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, and that's definitely a reality of it too, is there's like this whole bro mentality of like, whoa, you got to do whatever you want, man, like, fuck whatever your girl says. Like, man, sometimes you listen to these chicks, like, there's a reason that married men live longer statistically than single guys, because we don't know what we're doing. We go too hard on ourselves. We need women to tell us to shut it the fuck down sometimes. And that's what this guy needs to do. Shut it the fuck down, buddy. 2 to 3 times a week is nanolands. If it was like
once every 2 months.
Yeah.
That is for having a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old while your wife is in college. And like trying to.
And like on a work night, like you're getting hammered and going to work the next day, like after staying the night at your boys. Like, you got kids, bruh. You got kids.
It's absolutely banana lands. And I was like, just reading that, like, what the fuck?
No, she's not in the wrong.
She's underreacting, right? She should be like telling this guy, like, I'm going to leave you if this behavior continues.
Yeah, if it's as frequent. Like I said, if you want to give the guy one weekend night a month to go off and do that, fine. Guess if that's really what you got to do, brother, go for it.
Now, there's a guy who is 26 with kids who is still living the 18 to 22-year-old lifestyle that we just talked about.
Right. That's him. He's on full display.
And that's fine if you want to still do that at 26, but like, why did you make the decision to get married and have kids?
Right. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too, or whatever they say, whatever the saying is. You gotta, if you want a wife and kids, you gotta act like you have a wife and kids. You can't just be going out and doing things for your own enjoyment, your own fun.
It's not only not fair to her, but it's like, it's not fair to the kids either.
Right. That's facts, dude.
What a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit.
What a Mark Sanchez.
He said, what a Mark Sanchez. He is a Mark, bro.
He is a Mark. I was going to say that too. I'm glad we both got there.
We're both there.
Mark ass trick.
Mark ass trick. No, this woman is underreacting, and she is obviously not an asshole for feeling the way that she feels.
Yeah, but I don't think, genuinely reading her post, I don't think that she's like, oh man. They might,
What were the comments? What were the overbearing comments? I don't know.
Newer.
Oh, so
But
not
it's
many
already
people.
got 56 comments just since that's why I feel like I was early on the case for.
We're on the case.
Okay, so it says, whoa, you're the asshole. Adults shouldn't need permission to hang out with their friends.
Classic. Okay, I mean, look, that's a stance too. But if that's how you feel, then sure, adults don't need permission to hang out with their friends. But this adult doesn't need permission to divorce your ass or whatever, you know.
Yeah, it seems like after reading the comments that she went back and added more context.
Oh, I see.
Because somebody said, you sound pretty controlling and authoritarian. Maybe that's why his mates don't want you to come to your house. Promise I'm not, but we have kids, and I don't think if you're married, you should be staying over at your friend's house multiple nights a week. His friends aren't good friends. If your friends encourage you to drink every day and don't work, I don't think you should be around them. Somebody said, okay, maybe multiple times a week is over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably, she was like, okay, maybe I need to add more context.
Right. Yeah, well, that's a good one.
Ooh. Somebody said, I am going to hate myself for asking this, but are you sure he just doesn't have a girlfriend? Friends don't want to come to your house 2 to 3 nights a week sleeping over?
Yeah, I mean, that's a valid question, but it is possible that the dude's friends are like, bro, we don't just want to be around your place. You got these young kids and like your girls in our ear, bro. Come over here and just hang out, dude. We'll get all fucked up. Be my guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like, it's obvious possible that cheating is a thing, and everybody just wants to jump down that rabbit hole right away, I feel like.
Yeah. See, this one person's like, I would not be cut out for marriage if that meant my spouse got to tell me where to sleep every night. I'm confused by it.
Yeah, Reddit's got weird reactions sometimes, bro.
The Reddit commenters are absolutely just a cesspool of just everything wrong with this fucking world.
You guys are dog shit.
Let's all fucking get our opinions together and just attack everybody that we don't agree with.
Yeah, that's the world we live in, brother. That's the world we live in. So any other thoughts you want to throw out there for this episode before we wrap it up?
No, I'm looking forward to this weekend. Yesterday I tried cow tongue for the first time on Cherokee Street. It was interesting, yeah, but so that was cool. I love Cherokee Street. Anytime I get to go there, I always leave saying I should come here more often.
Shouts out Cherokee Street. Maybe we'll get ourselves a sponsor from down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it.
So, yeah, any thoughts for you?
No thoughts for me. I'm playing
Natasha Bedingfield tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing a backline gig for old Natasha Bedingfield tonight at the pageant. The rest is Unwritten. And then Sunday, playing a private party. That's about all musically I got going on this weekend. But a nice little kind of quiet weekend before I know I got hectic weekends and weeks coming up. I got 4 gigs next weekend and 3 the following. So busy month. So get the rest while you can.
Yeah.
But we'll try to get together next week for everybody and we'll follow up on it all.
We good shindig of a time, I hope.
I hope.
And we will be recording episode 56 next week. Woo! Celebrating Mizzou's victory.
Yeesh. Roll Mizzou. Had you in the first half there.
Watch your fucking mouth.
You watch your mouth.
And my Z, baby. Love you all.
Yep.